Hello, so today I'm coming to you today with a different video. A lot of people ask me how I got hired at Mac and how I became a Mac girl. And so I thought today would be cool. I would give you guys kind of a story time type of video and tell you guys how I got hired at Mac. So let me just jump right on into it. I had to decide to make some changes, resign from the teaching position at Miranello's, and decided to go and look for a job at Mac Cosmetics. And so I knew I was very familiar with people at the Mac in North Robinson, and by the Beverly, by Cedar Sinai. If you live in California, you know where Cedar Sinai Hospital is. It's not that far from Cedar Sinai Hospital. And so I decided to go and chatted up with my friends that I've made, over there, and told them, hey, I'm looking to apply for a job at Mac. I've been doing this for years. You guys know me in here. What can I do? So they gave me the, I believe she's the regional manager or for Mac Cosmetics, and it was like, here's her email. Email her. She's a recruiting agent, something like that. I can't remember exactly what she was, but they gave me her email. It was like, here, send her an email. Let her know that we referred you. That you got her email from us here at North Robinson, because we love you and we think that you'll be a great asset to the Mac team. So okay, cool, no problem. So that's what I did. I went home. I sent her an email. I can't remember her name. Was it Danielle? Was it Danielle? I think it was Danielle. I think her name was Danielle. Don't quote me on that, okay? It was almost 2 years ago. But I emailed her, hey, my name's Tiffany. I'm a makeup artist. Kind of give her a little bit of, a little bit about myself, how long I've been doing it, how much I love it. That I got referred from the people at North Robinson to give you a call about getting hired at Mac Cosmetics, and what steps that I need to take so that I can go about getting hired at Mac. I also attached like 2 of my portfolio pictures in the email, and I also I sent her my resume. And so I'm like, I stepped out of faith and did it, because I've always wanted to be a Mac girl. Okay, as an aspiring makeup artist, your dream is to always, you have a dream job that you always have. And so my dream job was always to be a Mac girl. And so a couple of weeks later, I got an email from Danielle, and she was like, oh, we would love to have you. We're having open call interviews. It was like in November or something. I can't remember the exact date, but I know it was in November. And we were having an open call at the Mac downtown. Can you come out and to open call interviews? I'm like, of course. So I went downtown. The line was stupid, ridiculous. When I say stupid, ridiculous, it was crazy. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, this is, I have to go pick up my daughter from school by 6 o'clock. The interviews, I think, started at like 1 to, I think they cut them off at like 3. But I was so worried about not being able to get done and go get my daughter, because it was just, the line was so freaking long. Anyways, I sat there, chatted it up with people that were in line, and I'm just like, Lord, listen, if this is for me, you'll work it out. You'll speed this line up so I can go get my daughter. You know what I mean? And just talk through me. And I don't know if you guys are Christian or not. I'm a Christian. I'm a PK. For those of you that know what PK is, PK is a preacher's kid. My parents are pastors. And so I'm like, Lord, if this is for me, this is for me, and it's gonna all work itself out. And so the line started getting faster, and people started going in, going out, going in, going out. And then the time started speeding up. I still was in line for like 2 hours, but I was able to get done by about 5 o'clock. So I had a whole hour to get to my daughter to pick her up from school. But I got in, and I remember sitting down and talking to the lady. And when I first saw her, I'm just a very affectionate person, and so she just seemed very warm. So when I saw her, I shook her hand, and I said I'm a hugger. And so I gave her a hug, and I said, I'm sorry. I said, that's just the kind of person that I am. I said I feel weird when I just being so professional as far as like with just a handshake. I said that makes me feel uncomfortable. I said, so I had to give you a hug. And she's like, you're definitely a Mac girl. She's like, we're very affectionate. We love hugging and we're so like, lovey-dovey in this community that we have. She's like, so that's, already a plus. And I'm like, okay, cool. I was being myself, and that's who I am. And I couldn't help but be myself. Now I'm not saying that y'all need to go to every interview and hug the person that's interviewing you, but I'm just saying that's what I did because that's just who I am naturally. So she asked me a couple of questions. One of the questions was, what would you ask somebody that was looking for makeup? So one of the first things I would ask them is, do they wear makeup on a regular basis? Secondly, I would ask them if they had kids. I was like, and then I can't remember the last thing I said, but I know for sure that I would ask them if they wore makeup on a regular basis, if they were kids, and if they had kids. And the reason, and she loved that answer. The reason why I gave those answers is because, first of all, if you are doing makeup for somebody or getting makeup for somebody and trying to recommend certain things for somebody and they don't wear makeup, you don't want to give them a full coverage foundation routine that they're not going to be able to hold up and keep up with because they don't do their face on a regular basis. You want to give them a very simple, natural skin looking foundation so that they can actually stick with doing their foundation or makeup routine that you've given them when they leave. And then secondly, I want to find out if they have kids. Because if you have kids, you don't have 45 minutes to an hour, 30 minutes to do your face. Especially depending on how many kids you have. If you have babies, if you have toddlers, if you have grown kids, it don't make no difference because you got grown kids. But you want to be able to know that so you can know how quickly they need to do their makeup. If it needs to be a quick little 5-minute face or whatever the case may be, you want to give them a couple of little tricks to just accentuate their natural beauty. So she really, really loved that. I'm trying to give you some key questions that she asked me. That was one of them for sure. They want to know if you know about Mac, the company, like how it started, the history of Mac. If you know what Viva Glam stands for, if you know what the Back to Mac is for, all that stuff. They want to know that. So you want to educate yourself on the history of Mac and their charitable foundations that they support. So anyways, I finished the interview. I gave her my portfolio, gave her my resume. Like I said, said it was very nice to meet you. So I look forward to hearing from you soon. I was like, it was my pleasure. Shook her hand, gave her another hug, and I also gave her my business card. And then about a week later, I get an email saying, hey, you have passed the first part of the interview. Now we need to schedule you for the second part of your interview, which is the demo. So at the demo, you have to bring a model. And I always heard, like, okay, you're going to bring a model, but they're going to switch your models. So be prepared to do somebody else's face when you get there. So I took my little cousin, and we went to the corporate office at Mac and to do the demo. They kind of do like an overall group interview first, and then I think she's the regional educator for Mac. Her name is Erica. And she did a group interview with everybody, and then after that, we did the demos. Now, when I got there, because they told me that they were going to switch my models, or they were going to switch the models. When I got there, and when I got there, I was prepared. Everybody that came in, I looked at their model. Okay, so she has this kind of skin. Okay. She has this kind of skin. Okay, she has acne prone skin. Okay, cool. She has this. She has that. I made a quick assessment of all of the people that were that were the models that were with their friends or whatever to do their demo interview. Quick assessment of all the models. So whoever they gave me, I was prepared already. Well, I don't know if they were just just my look that day. Even though I don't believe in the whole look thing, but I don't know what it was. It was the Lord shining down on me and giving me grace. They did not choose my model, like I'm my cousin. And what they wanted us to do was they give you 30 minutes to do a full face. And they wanted you to do a evening look and focus on one area, whether it be the eyeshadow, the lips, the skin, whatever. They tell you, they gave you tips. Focus on one area. Because don't try to focus on all these different areas, because then you're not going to be done in 30 minutes and you're not going to have a complete finished look. Although they didn't knock you points if your makeup was not finished. Secondly, what a couple of my friends told me who also work for MAC is they want to see you interact with your client. They want to see you ask questions like, what do you love about makeup? What don't you like about makeup? Things like that. They want to see you give them product knowledge. All this, they want to see you do all this in 30 minutes. So you have to be very quick when you go as well. But I did a very, very simple makeup look. Eyebrows. Did a very, very neutral eye and a bold lip, and focused on her skin. Although my cousin has really pretty skin, it was kind of very easy because I have done my little cousin's skin makeup before several times for prom, homecoming, all kind of stuff. So when they didn't change, my mom was like, "Oh, I'm in. I already know how to do her face. I know how to do her face. I know how to do her face fast. I'm familiar with her face. We're good." So after the 30 minutes, I stood in line, and they get like a big old like ring light or like one of those big old lights like that, and shine it on your model to make sure, like, and they go over like what they think that you did right, what they think that you can improve on, things like that. And I will say this: you don't have to be the bomb makeup artist to get hired at MAC. They just want to see that you're teachable. They want to see that they want to see your response when they give you critiques, things like that. So after that, I was done, and they was like, "Okay, you'll hear from us by the end of the month." By that time, it was like beginning of January. It was like, you'll hear from us by the end of the month. Okay, cool. And then the month came, I'm like, "Oh shoot, I haven't heard from them." Like I started getting worried that I didn't get it. And I was like, "Okay, well, maybe it wasn't for me. Lord, I understand. Like, whatever you have for me, order my steps. If this is for me, it's gonna be for me. And I understand that, and I trust you." And kept on pushing. Now, mind you, still was heartbreaking because I really wanted to get this job. So on my mom's birthday, January 30th, on my mom's birthday, they called me, and I was at my mom's house, and they was like, "Is this Tiffany?" I was like, "Yeah, this is Tiffany," because it was an unavailable number. I didn't know who it was. I was like, "Yeah, this is Tiffany. This is so and so from MAC. We just wanted to call you and let you know that that you got the job. You are hired at MAC as you started as a freelance makeup artist, and did pretty much what I needed to do so that I could start getting hours. What your on-call pay was, what your on-call pay was, and what your freelance pay is, and all that." They went over all that. I said, "So you are officially able to start." And then they sent me all these emails to fill out my paperwork and things like that. And I started working the very next day. And I was so incredibly excited. The very first job that I had, I made such an impression on the lady. The very next day, the district manager called me and said, "I don't know what you did. I don't have no idea what you did, but whatever you did, they want to offer you a permanent position." When I talked about my dream job was always to work at MAC Cosmetics and work my way up to become like management, to where I was, a trainer, for the corporate office or whatever. But maybe later on down the road that might happen. But for right now, I am a freelance makeup artist for MAC Cosmetics. So, like I said, guys, that is how I got hired at MAC. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you enjoyed my first story time. All right, till next time, guys. Deuces.